Okay. Yes! Go, my minion! Yes! So, after 100 games of Jack-O Valentine, we have finished at 50 wins to 50 losses. Split right down the middle for Jack-O. Pretty interesting. Second time this has happened. Last time was with Biken. Jack-O is really, really fun. I had a really good time playing the Jack-O games, I have to admit. I was excited going into them, especially after finishing up the like base roster and having done Zato and Happy Chaos, the other puppet characters on the roster. I was really excited to get started with Jack-O, and it ended up like playing out perfectly. I really found Jack-O a lot of fun. She has a lot of fun buttons and tools for not just controlling neutral, but attempting to skip it in large. Her 5H and 2D are incredibly powerful, and the ability to cancel into kick or into minion pull and get your game plan going pretty much all the time is really strong. Not to mention her jump D, which I didn't use too much initially, but definitely closer to halfway through the game, so I was figuring out that it controls an area of the screen that her minion, like the minion toss, can't necessarily cover in like a direct way, so it's really important to play around with it. It's like, this is just part of, I guess, what I was finding really fun. And what I had found fun with the other puppet characters was like figuring out all these little interactions. These characters lend themselves to being pretty complex, and I wanted to try and find like a unique classification for Jack-O, because compared to the other puppet characters, you know, Zato and Happy Chaos, who have Eddie and the gun respectively, those control with negative edge, and they control very differently to how Jack-O interacts with her minions. You know, Eddie's like this freeform thing that you can move around the screen and command to attack using different attacks and different ranges. And the gun, similarly, will track an opponent around the screen and will fire whenever you let go of the button. But Jack-O's minions are like set, and you have to interact with them yourself as the Jack-O player, and it made it really interesting putting them on different positions on the screen, or going for like minion toss, minion pull, and then having to order them directly to, you know, attack, block, explode, or recall. It made it super fun just to like spend time figuring out, and I ended up spending like way more time in training mode than I think I have for almost any other character. Just looking at the little interactions and trying to, you know, just do minion pull, minion toss, go into like different things and see how the different normals interacted, doing the minion drop from the air, stuff like that. Now, like the other puppet characters, Jack-O has a pretty high execution barrier. Up front, you need to have a lot of knowledge, and just like the other characters, once you've hit that kind of knowledge wall, it happens in kind of leaps and bounds. I found you figure out how to set stuff up, how to get your offense going, how to get a game plan going, and then things tend to start coasting a little bit better for you. The problems that arise with something like this is it is pretty intimidating to pick up a character like this right off the bat. I wouldn't want to discourage anybody from doing that, however. If you think Jack-O looks cool, definitely try and pick her up. It is very rewarding. She's not without her shortcomings, however. I have to mention that, like, aside from the steep learning curve, it's also very easy to get caught out using your big buttons. 5H and 2D are very strong, belligerent buttons, sure, but they are also very punishable. And even if you're going into, you know, the kick or into minion pull, there is counterplay to them, and it's more and more like well known as people run into the character more, because it's such powerful option that a lot of Jack-O players are going to represent. People will find out ways to interact with it and stop it. So you do need to be too careful about overusing these kinds of things. Another thing to bring up is that she doesn't have the best defensive options. She has an invincible wake-up super, but that's about it. Outside of that, she does have a strong 6P, so if people are IADing at you all the time, or are trying to hit like long-range pokes, you can snipe out extended limbs with their 6P. But outside of that, you're very reliant on the system mechanics to help you out. And when you're not set up with minions, you're also in a bit of a struggle zone where people can approach you relatively freely. There was a ton of times I would go for minion pull, and I would just get, you know, hit by the Kickstart My Heart from Bridget, or stun deferred, or any multitude of things that would close the distance very fast, and I just would not have like an available answer for it. And I would just get caught out trying to get set up. That's part of the trade-off. Yeah, overall though, Jack-O, extremely fun character. I really want to play more of this character on my own. I think I even said partway through the games that I was like really hoping she'd be able to dethrone Axel, but you know, Axel still reigns supreme on the list of win rates. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Jack-O in the comments below. And up next, we will be getting into Testament, the final Season 1 DLC character. So hope everybody's looking forward to that. And yeah, enjoy the matches, guys. Peace. Alright, here we go. On the May ship. Perfect. Well, the wonderful thing about starting a Savage tier with friends, June, is you get to practice things you wouldn't otherwise. Oh, I should have supered. Whoa. The 6P of Doom. Hey. Game 1 being a dub? A little on the sloppy side, but still a dub? And a rating update to boot. Hey. There we go. Nice little cleanup. 3-0. I'm back up to the 10th floor. 25 to 25. So that was game 50, not the round before. Okay, cool. Oh, Bridget Jam. I don't remember if that's Bridget Jam. No, I think Bridget Jam was something else, right? Why the fuck is 90% of players Bridget? She's relatively easy. Like, she's a little complex to learn at first, but overall, she's pretty easy to play as. I swear I was holding back and blocking that, but fuck me. No, the minion betrayed me. I did it again. I really shouldn't be doing this. Where's Lost Sauce? They would be in heaven right now. I know, there's been so many Bridget players. Hey, I'll take it. A bit of a sloppy start, but we got the 1-2, and that's a game 100 win. Which I think we have the rare game 1, game 50, game 100 win with Jack-O. I also think that puts us at exactly 50-50 with the 1-2. Pretty funny. Hey, I'll take it. Oh, sweet.